Real, it's real. Oh wait, no it's not. It's Delty from Delty'sGaming.com here with my kitty blade. Yeah, the Bowblade. Ah, look at him. VR14, fresh. Looking fly. Wanted to do a video running Vet City of Ash for the first time on my kitty blade. Show you guys what it is, how to do it, how to kick butt. I'm wearing Hawkeye Morag Tong, which you can find in my build video. This is more of gameplay and to show you what I do and how to explain it. Now that I'm VR14, getting ready for update 7 Imperial City. So look at these little kitties. Look at these. Now if I did this and die right away, how bad would that be? That would be bad, right? Let's see if we can't pull it off. I'm going to mark this kitty. And snipe. Boom. Poison injection. Dead. So, some of my other videos I kind of showed and explained what I'm doing in AoE situations. This build I guess isn't the easiest to pull off, but it has one of the highest top end things. I don't know what you can say. It has probably one of the greatest potentials in the game for DPS. I don't know if it's going to be the #1 DPS Bow Nightblade, but it's definitely very powerful. AoE and single target. The strengths, it has awesome range, but you have to be a master at positioning. And that's the weakness, right? Knowing exactly where mobs spawn and where to position yourself. This build is meant for one thing, and that's PvE, killing little rinky-dinky mobs. It's not meant for solo PvP. It's not. This is just for PvE. If you want to complete content, the hardest content in the game as a DPS, this is it. Now, it does have very, very low HP. 16,000 is all I have. The idea is I'm never supposed to get hit. If everyone's doing their job, I should pretty much not get hit. And I'm using stealth, speed, a bunch of other different things, and just flat out damage to avoid getting hit. That's really it. So let's see. My bar that I'm using, you hear that sound, that's basically acid spray. That's my major AoE. I use my two-hander bar for nothing more than essentially just a buff bar. I have ambush, which is a leap in, and I do that for Veil of Blades, so I can close the gap fast, because as a bow build right here, it's hard to get in there. And then I have Rally on my two-hander bar, which gives me 20% more weapon damage, and I have good old Merciless Resolve, which gives me 8% flat more damage. I have Wrecking Blow, and the reason I have Wrecking Blow is so I can get in stealth and do a big, huge attack and like nuke something right away. And then also triggers from a Camo Hunter, so you can essentially get 70,000 damage like the very first hit of a boss fight. It's a really good way to increase a lot of damage throughout the fight. So, just so you know, it's kind of a cheesy way to do it, but, you know, hits like a Mack Truck, why not? I think we're missing one more player. And a couple other things. My bow bar, I have Camouflage Hunter. That's going to work for undead and actually every other enemy, giving you a chance to proc, doing a lot of damage. You can build it up by killing undead and Daedra. Poison Injection, that's my, basically a dot I want to keep up at all times. I have the Master Bow, so keeping that dot up at all times is essential, because it gives me so much more weapon power. Acid Spray, I just have one AoE ability. That's it. Acid Spray. That is it. But it works. And then my fourth ability, Lethal Arrow. Lethal Arrow is a snipe morph with more poison damage. You get a theme here. It's poison, poison, poison. And then Reaper's Mark. You'll see me like Reaper's Mark, like one target there. And the reason is, as soon as it dies, it gives me 5 seconds of 25% more damage. So I'll kind of constantly just keep marking one guy, one guy, one guy, one guy in an AoE fight. And constantly I'm switching back to my two-hander bar. It's kind of annoying to constantly switch back and like reapply buffs all the time, but it's effective. So I'm going to start this fight off. Good old snipe. So this mage here is what you want to kill first. I think that's the mage, isn't it? Nope, it's the archer. So I'm on the wrong target like a noob missile. There it is. So I'm going to use a weapon power potion here right away. And 25% die. Okay, now I can kill the archer. You know, hear that really distinct sound? That is the light attack weave, the animation cancel with the, so you have to do a light attack, just light, with a poison arrow. Okay. So I'm going to get my buffs back up. I'm going to jump in, Veil of Blades, turn the corner, Acid Spray. Remember, you want to keep your distance here. Keep your distance. Now, I could go in there and do Killer's Blade and then the Execute, but I just wanted to make sure I didn't die, so I stood back. Make sure it's, you know, you're not dying easily. Because you have 16k health. So the thing I suggest if you're not comfortable with Veil Blades and jumping in there is to use Ice Comment or Shooting Star, the Mage's Guild ability, ultimate. And I don't even have Mage's Guild. I've been working all day to get Mage's Guild 10. Don't even have it yet. So I will be doing Mage's Guild 10 using that because all the distance is nice. Another thing on your bow bar to realize is that the more range you have, the more damage you do. So you want to be at max range at all times. Now right here, I'm not going to be able to max range because I need to acid spray. So I got a guy chasing me here. That's not good. And then I'm going to mark right here. So right there, I got 34,000 AoE damage. I mean, the build works really, really, really well for AoE. And it works good for single target. Like this. Oh, remember, start off each fight in stealth if you can. It'll give you a nice big damage boost. Look at that. Oh, 130,000 damage is what I was at. Give that first initial hit. Also, even in an AoE battle, you want to put your Venom Arrow up, usually constantly. Mark someone. This guy's about to go away. I just jumped into red like a noob missile. Okay, here we go. So now we got Captain Hot Dog Whisker Buddy. So what is not up? My buffs. So let's get the buffs up. And you notice I'm like at max distance here. How to know if you're max distance? You walk all the way back until your bow bar doesn't light up anymore. And that's how you know. So I got 24,000 damage there. I mean, a lot of that was AoE, but still pretty good. So you see how my 4 key is like not lit up and now it lights up? You want to walk back essentially until that thing does not light up and then go a little bit in front. That's going to give you that max bow passive damage. And I wasn't in stealth, see? I need to take my own advice. Mark that guy who's about to die, get that massive damage boost. And then also you get ahead of everyone because they're going to want to yellow in, and I'm going to want to get in stealth. Constantly keep Merciless Resolve and always apply these buffs. Just get in the habit of casting those two like that. Got my Venom Arrow up. And I mean, the strength of this is the AoE. It's easy, boom. Just in the back here. Now we're going to move through these guys. Getting to get this angle here, kill all these dudes, and move forward. I'm going to mark him because he's about to go. They're just dying. Venom Arrow, mark the lowest HP target. Dodge through, I'm going to get position on him. Why? Position matters. So you notice no one's even beating on me, so who cares if I have 16k health? It doesn't matter, no one's beating on me. I'm going to use a potion because I'm getting kind of low. Heavy attack, mark. I'm going to try to hang at the steps here. And another thing is, look at how many people your acid spray is hitting to know if you're in position or not. If it says 1 or 2, that means you're hitting 1 or 2 targets. You want to be obviously hitting more than 1 or 2. Like, so right now it should read 3. So I'm going to get as close as I can until it reads 3, or, well, they're dying, but you get the point. And nuke. Okay. So this boss is somewhat tricky. You can do one of two things. You can basically burn it outright, or you can stack everything up and do adds and stuff like that. Really just depends. Or you can even cheese it over here. So the cheesing method is basically you just run up here, tank pulls it, and we just nuke it from here. So I don't know if that's working as intended. Probably not. Zos, I'm sorry. You probably hate me for this, but oh well. Where you at? Come here. Hole badad. So starting off, lethal arrow and stealth to get maximum damage. I'm going to put up a venom arrow. Just going to keep up my venom arrow. Switch back to my other bar, and that's for a merciless proc. I can't hit him. Oh, there we go. See, right here would be very, very helpful to have that shooting star ultimate. Tick, tick. Tick, tick. It's right there. That's no single target, no ultimate, 20,000 damage. Now let's go clean up. Mark this crazy nut. CC break and watch positioning. I'm hiding behind this rock. Oh, tons of ads. Dodge roll. Dodge roll is still your friend. If it's update 7, it'll still work. Take a lot of your stamina, but guess what? We got repentance, so don't even really need to use it. No big deal. My deal. My deal. Usually that guy is one of the harder bosses that people face. The Ash Titan, which we're going to come up here and kick the booty out of it, I don't think it's that bad. This is one of the cooler dungeons in the game. The last boss, a lot of people will trip up on it, but I don't think it's that bad. You just have to really focus your DPS. If DPS is good, this is not hard. When you have low DPS as a team, everything becomes much harder because you can skip a lot of the mechanics throughout the fights just by doing so much damage. There's people that can beat Scory in 1 minute. I mean, just ridiculous. So you can skip these guys if you want, just by going through here. Oh my god, it's bright. I keep Rally up just so it's a decent self-heal. And Rally surprisingly has saved me a lot of times, even in PvE. Just by, don't. That's a 4K self-heal. I mean, that's not bad. Balail. Getting stealth, because I am a Khajiit Nightblade. Alright. So, my people are coming back here. So, assessing this situation here. Look at where you want to go. Think about how you can hit the most targets without getting hit. So, ideally, I'm going to mark one of these skeletons because they're going to die right away. And then I'm going to position right behind them when the tank pulls and then gets aggro. You can use mark before the fight even starts, and it lasts 20 seconds. So I'm going to do it again. So camo, boom. And they're dead, and that gives me that massive burst of damage. It's 5 seconds. I could reapply it, but I'm just going to kill them. So right there, that's 45,000 damage. I mean, that's only 10 seconds, but, I mean, you know. It's a lot of damage. And it was because of a couple of things. I was in stealth, I had Camel Hunter running, and then I just, boom, acid spray as many as I could. Alright, so the Ash Titan. One of the cooler bosses in the game. Still love this fight. Range is your friend. Range is your friend. Don't panic, use range, and stay in between the tank and the healer. There's a million different ways to do this, but I think the easiest for us is just pulling this dude over here and then just, you know, shoot and snipe and stuff. And here we go. So I want to get that stealth hit off. And you'll hear that it sinks down. You got to really practice that light animation weave. Okay, during this phase, I'm going to use acid spray just because snipe will slow you down a little bit. So I'm going to get another dot up there. What's this boss? Oh, I was like, is he coming towards me? So I have momentum or rally up one more time, and once it gets lower, instead of using it again, I'm just going to go ahead and use a potion. The boss is almost in execute range, and you summon another dude. I'm going to go in, Veil of Blades, and then heavy attack into an execute. Here we go. Come on. Oh, the ad is following me, so I have to get out of here, unfortunately, so I can't pump up my numbers, but still got 15k, a little sloppy. That ad, I'm blaming it on the ad. How dare you attack me? So that fight lasted, what? 1 minute. I mean, so you saw there, if you have enough DPS to make that fight last a minute, just, it's easy mode. When it's not easy mode, when the fight lasts 3 minutes and like everyone's stressed out, healing, thinking, that's when it's not fun. The message of the day, do a lot of damage. That's 73,000 damage there. That's good. So people that say the bows suck, they're insane. They're literally insane. What's this gonna be? Toosh. What is that even? Oh my god. Where does he heal at? Thank you. And let's go through. So So that one's one of the harder bosses. And the rest of this is kind of pretty easy to do, honestly. It's mainly cleaning up trash. Okay, so we're going to mark the enemy that has lowest health, just that clan for that banking up front. I probably should have marked the banking and not eat that fire wave. And then just position, position, position. Remember, far out, but close enough to hit everything. Far out, but close enough to hit everything. Yay, big burning pool of lava. Let's do the skip. Yay! But really, we'll get you through it. Not a vampire, not a werewolf, because werewolf, you know, doesn't really do much in the next patch. Unless you have a ability slotted, the ultimate, and I don't want to have the ultimate slotted. I like my flawless Stonebreaker. You sigil stone is going down. Look at that. Dude, we should do a... oh, this is screenshot worthy, isn't it? Or not screenshot. Yeah, screenshot. I don't got a death wish, brah. Here. There we go. Oh, I look sick. Alright, that's our screenshot. That's our thumbnail. I always go left here. Don't know why. I'm just going left. Had a little drinky drink. So this little thing here. These little dudes don't even fight back. But basically, they're actually good to test your range out. So right there, that's long enough to hit acid spray. So you can get that mental picture of, you know, the range of acid spray. Mark, shut up. So, and mark. They're just dying too fast. It's not even worth it. So you're gonna go through 3 or 4 phases of this crap. Get your buffs back up during the dull points. I'm gonna mark this guy here. Remember, 5 seconds as soon as you get it. Also, that poison arrow. If you can maintain that poison arrow, you're going to have a lot more weapon power. A lot more weapon power means harder bow hits. This guy has a little bit of HP, so I'm going to give him a snipey snipe. Poison arrow. Tick, 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 tick. The gameplay in this, it's still probably my favorite build of all time. I mean, there's something to be said about a Khajiit Nightblade that has a bow. It's just, it is fun. And it's glad to have one back on the DC faction where I can enjoy it and play it in all the latest content. Dick! I mean, the sound is so fun. This does not get old shooting someone in the face with a bow. Alright, we're going to jump in here. We're going to do Veil of Blades, and then we're going to get range. And I'm getting meter after this video, that's for sure. So we're gonna do that. I don't even know how. Have we had a death yet? No one died? Are we doing a no death speed run on recording? Oh my god. My mom will be so proud. She'll be so proud. What'd you do today? Jacob? That's my real name. I know, it's a leak. Leak. Jacob's my real name. Don't be calling me that. Don't be leaving me comments with Jacob in it. I don't want to see that crap. Alright, let's wait, hold on. Watch this, guys. This is funny. Watch. That's why we have Wrecking Blow on our bar. Ooh, come on, that's funny. Now, if you do that against me in PvP, that's not so funny. But otherwise, that's really funny. Alright, some more of this crap. I was thinking, what was I even thinking about right there? I don't even know. It's like, why am I not talking? Oh. I have to ask myself that sometime. Mark him. Oh, 2 Jesus beams. Yeah, he's going down. Alright, rebuff, 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 rebuff. You constantly have to tell yourself to rebuff until you, like, it's almost like your brain tells you, hey, that timer's about to be up. Like, you're just always going to know to rebuff. Until you do, practice makes perfect. The bow is harder to get used to because you want to light attack weave, just light attack. So it really takes a lot of time to practice the weaving portion of it. So what do you got to do? Practice your ass off. Oh, move out of my veil, bastard. So what I was saying with the range here, remember, max range, max results. So I mean, I'm talking go way back. Not only is that fun, but you just don't have to worry about getting hit, right? So just go all the way back. Now we're at the Valkyria. This guy's a bastard. We're gonna do the hard mode. So let me type that out, guys. So the hard mode essentially is less islands. It's not that much harder per se. The hardest part to get used to this fight is recognizing when the boss puts its hand up in the air to shoot you. Fireball at you or not. Like I said, block or dodge. Tank has a little bit more complex role, but everything else you can be done just fine. Don't panic in this phase. And start off with a Camo Hunter. Wrecking Blow, dodge! Alright, here we go. Red stuff span, don't panic. See, that's the hand right there. So all I did, hold block, don't panic. It's okay. Same hand there. Hold block, it's not the end of the world. So I had to do 2 blocks there, put my Venom Arrow up. Same hand. The further back you stand, the more that you realize, oh my god, we already have someone down. The further back you stand, the easier it is to recognize that it's coming towards you. Alright, so I'm gonna drop a Veil here. Still do this. Alright, we got this bubble dumped here. I'm gonna go ahead and run to the next platform to get max range. Use my potions. Get my Venom Arrow up. Tick, tick. And dodge there. Now, the problem with that dodge right there is I don't have that much stamina left. But I should have enough to last this fight if I just do my weaves. So he's going to come to this platform. Heavy attack. Veils up again. Get all my buffs up. And just straight burn him. Dead. Veteran City of Ash. So I only got 15k there. We had someone die. But that's pretty good considering that we had someone die and I didn't get a spear at the last start. But look how much damage poison ejection hits. It's 13% of my damage and it's just a dot that you keep up. Acid spray did do a lot, especially with the AoE situation. But I'll shut up. Let's see what we get. Oh, we got a Valkyria helm. Medium Divines. That is not bad. Hell yeah, kids. What? Yeah, Medium Divines. Not bad. Oh, I could use that in a PvP build for this exact guy. Also, when you're done, make sure you go through here. Yes, it's the stone. Mariel. Oh, this isn't Mariel quest. Anyways, bang that stone down. Get out of here. Get your skilly point. Come here, Flanagan or Finnegan, whatever your name is. Anyways, that is the Specter in action. Hopefully you guys got something out of this. We died a few times during the Scoria, but Big Bad Kitty boy got it done. Thanks for watching. More videos to come.